Senator Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders is electrifying the Democratic race for president.
I do not represent the billionaire class. I do not represent Wall Street or corporate America.
Radical talk for a presidential candidate, but nothing new for the senator from Vermont.
There is something very wrong and very immoral when a tiny handful of very wealthy people who sit at the heads of the giant banks and corporations are able to control the economic destiny of this nation and much of the world.
Sanders, 1985, 4 years into his reign as the socialist mayor of Burlington.
These are people who...
A small town official, but one with big foreign policy.
In the last 30 years, the United States has overthrown governments in Guatemala, Dominican Republic. They murdered Salvador Allende in Chile. They've overthrown the government of Grenada. They attempted to overthrow the government of Cuba. They overthrew a government of Brazil. And now they are attempting to overthrow the government of Nicaragua.
For most of his political life, Sanders ran as an independent against Democrats, and won. That has always been something of a novelty.
How does a socialist like yourself keep winning elections?
Increasingly, people are frustrated and angry about a two-party system which is dominated by big money and which does not pay attention to the needs of working people or elderly people or poor people.
No one knows more about Sanders' political journey than his wife, Jane. She's been his political confidant since he was first elected to office.
I just fell in love with his ideas right away. It would be the best thing, in my humble, unbiased opinion.
You are a bit biased.
Yeah, for him to win the nomination and then the election.
But it was almost like the Democratic Party was too centrist for Bernie Sanders. That was his view, and his opponents were Democrats. And now something's changed. And I just wondered what you think that is.
Well, it is too centrist. And what has changed is he's looking to lead the Democratic Party and the country in a more progressive direction.
That ambition hit a bump in Nevada, where Hillary Clinton won the caucuses.
Thank you, Nevada!
A positive result for Clinton, based partly on negative campaigning.
Senator Sanders wasn't really a Democrat until he decided to run for president. He doesn't even know what the last two Democratic presidents did. And it's true.
The crowd's reaction tells you something important about politics in America right now. In both the Republican and Democratic races for the White House, the excitement is with candidates who have only loose affinities to their parties.
Senator, hello, hi.
Good. Nice
Paul Lewis from The Guardian.
Nice to see you.
After last night, Hillary Clinton said that you only really became a Democrat when you wanted to run for president. Technically that's true, but do you think that matters?
No, I don't. I mean, I think this country is divided. You got Republicans, you got Democrats, you got a whole lot of independents. Some states you have more independents than Democrats. I think what the American people now want is a candidate who's going to stand up and fight for them. I've been in the Democratic caucus in the Congress for the last 25 years. I paid my dues, and I'm confident that we're going to win a lot of support from Democrats and from independents as well.
The speech you just gave there, Senator, was similar to speeches you've been giving for 30 years. Why do you think America is so much more receptive to your message now?
Because the world has changed in 30 years, and I think people understand that there's something fundamentally wrong when so few have so much and so many have so little. People understand that they want change.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.